Builders Mutual Insurance Company presents Toolbox Safety Talks. In this talk, we'll focus on forklift safety. Only trained and certified forklift operators are allowed to operate the forklift. The employer may create and implement a written forklift operator training program and perform training internally. Operating rules should be posted and enforced. Operator recertification is required every 3 years. Picking up a load. Square up on the center of the load and approach it straight on with the forks in the travel position. Stop when the tips of your forks are about a foot from the load. Level the forks and slowly drive forward until the load is resting against the backrest of the mast. Lift the load high enough to clear whatever is under it. Back up about 1 foot, then slowly and evenly tilt the mast backwards to stabilize the load. Putting a load down. Square up and stop about 1 foot from the desired location. Level the forks and drive to the loading spot. Slowly lower the load to the floor. Tilt the forks slightly forward so that you do not hook the load. When the path behind you is clear of obstructions, back straight out until the forks have cleared the pallet. Stacking one load on top of another. Stop about 1 foot away from the loading area and lift the mast high enough to clear the top of the stack. Slowly move forward until the load is squarely over the top of the stack. Level the forks and lower the mast until the load is no longer supported by the forks. Look over both shoulders for obstructions and back straight out if the path is clear. Lifting. Do not exceed the lift capacity of the forklift. Read the lift capacity plate on the forklift if you are unsure. Follow the manufacturer's guidelines concerning changes in the lift capacity before adding an attachment. Lift the load an inch or two to test for stability. If the rear wheels are not in firm contact with the floor, take a lighter load or use a forklift that has a higher lift capacity. Do not raise or lower a load while you are en route. Wait until you are in the loading area and have stopped before raising or lowering the load. After picking up a load, adjust the forks so that the load is tilted slightly backward for added stability. Raise the forks an additional 2 inches to avoid hitting or scraping the ramp surface as you approach the ramp. Loading docks. Keep the forklift clear of the dock edge while vehicles are backing up to the dock. Do not begin loading or unloading until the supply truck has come to a complete stop, the engine has been turned off, the dock lock has been engaged, and the wheels have been chocked. Do not drive the forklift into the truck until the bridge or dock plate has been attached. Do not drive the forklift into a truck bed or onto a trailer that has soft or loose decking or other unstable flooring. Drive straight across the bridge plates when entering or exiting the trailer and use dock lights or headlights when working in a dark trailer. Safe practices. Ensure substantial overhead protective equipment is provided on high-lift rider equipment. Ensure each industrial truck has a warning horn, whistle, or other device that can be clearly heard above the normal noise in the area. Ensure the brakes on each industrial truck are capable of bringing the vehicle to a complete and safe stop when fully loaded. Ensure the truck's parking brake will prevent the vehicle from moving when unattended. Ensure that industrial trucks operating in hazardous areas, for example where flammable gases or vapors, combustible dust, or ignitable fibers may be present, are approved for such locations. If industrial trucks with internal combustion engines operate in buildings or enclosed areas, carefully check to ensure such operations do not cause harmful concentration of dangerous gases or fumes. Prohibit employees from riding on the lift truck unless a seat is provided. Use seat belts. Each rider must have a seat and not ride on sides or forks. Do not remove passenger compartment guards or rollover protection devices. Do not use people as counterweights. Do not use bare forks as a man-lift platform. Utilize a manufactured man-lift basket securely attached to the forklift for the lifting of workers. Never move the forklift with personnel in the basket. The worker is to wear a harness secured to the basket at all times during the lift. Approach railroad tracks at a 45-degree angle when driving the forklift. Steer the forklift wide when making turns and sound the forklift horn when approaching blind corners, doorways, or aisles to alert other operators and pedestrians. Thank you for watching. Visit buildersmutual.com/rm for easy access to Toolbox Talks and sample safety programs.